all the manufacturer websites are ran by the manufacturer. They list MSRP. They don't know exactly where that car is going or anything else, but every area has a different market value based on supply and demand. So this is the market value of this vehicle based on our supply and demand of what's currently going on right now. Okay, but you also got to give them hope. I don't want to completely disregard it and say, hey, like that's not important or something like that, because I want to keep some of that, right? But the manufacturer sets the websites. They use MSRP so you can reference apples to apples. Okay, but every area has got a different market value based on supply and demand. Right now, our market value is this on this car. That being said, I wouldn't expect you to pay more than you think the car is worth. Let's drive it, make sure you like it. Once we get back, I'll find out the very best deal for you. Is that fair enough? I got to move forward. I got to give hope. I don't want to give my car away, but I also have to give hope. If there's no hope there, then they're not going to follow me. So I can't say it's this. That's what you're going to pay, like it or not. Okay, now that's what it is. I don't no longer need you. Let me get your card. I'll come back and see if that's the best price, right? I got to leave hope.
A lot of the times, I like to keep it simple with the customer, you know, and this line have always worked for me. And I'm talking about once we're sitting down in the booth and the customer already throwing the objection of the MSRP. This customer, I'm excited for you. Sounds like you're gonna take this vehicle home. To me, it looks like you're ready to buy this vehicle on your own terms. Am I right? Yes. Write your retail price. Customers willing to move forward at this price, and let Adam.
Sure.
Let Adam Goody go to battle for you. You know, when you play the good cop, they're the bad cops. So
Yep.
This customer sounds like you're ready to buy this vehicle on your own terms. Am I right? Yes.
That exactly. But once you got him inside, we have all the support right there. Rarely does somebody just get up and run out the office, right? But when they ask on the window, what is this? And they're referring to your addendum, they know exactly what it is. And what they're doing right there is they're gauging your confidence and your competency. They're checking to see how quickly are you going to disregard this entire thing. That's what they're doing. So if I say the wrong thing, if I imply to them that there's no hope here, that's what it is, take it or leave it, they're going to leave. But I don't want to give it away either. You know, Kessler used to say, oh, that's just to show you what the big cities sell their cars for. We go off this number. Then you're never going to make no fucking gross. Right? So there's got to be a happy medium there somewhere. Hey, manufacturers use MSRP to compare apples to apples that runs our websites. Every area has a different market value adjustment based on supply and demand. This is the market value of this car right now. That being said, I would never expect you to pay more than you think the car is worth. Let's take it around the block, make sure you like it. Once we get back, I'll find out my very best deal for you. Is that fair enough? I got to give hope in order to move forward. Now when I get inside, I'll do the exact same thing you just said. Hey, it sounds like you're ready to buy on your terms. Am I right? Boom, get my commitment, pass it off. Okay? Victor?
So the one I like to use, what these guys said already, but what I mentioned to them, you know, I'm glad you asked. That's a great question. The reason we sell so many cars and we are one of the top leaderships in the state is because we actually have a third-party company pricing the vehicle.
Yep.
And we actually have a lower markup than everyone else. You know, let's take it out for a drive, make sure you like it. When we come back, I'll give you my best price, payment, and interest. Fair enough?
Same thing. Again, value versus price. I can disregard that markup right away. I can put my desk together and say, hey, he just left this place. He's only going to buy if it's this price or lower. And I'll probably get a car deal. And on payday, I'm going to be crying up a storm. And I'm going to be blaming everybody else because I'm taking the path of least resistance every time. Right? Or I could build value and do exactly what Victor just said. You know, hey, we have one of the smallest markups in the entire valley. That's why we sell so many cars. Go through that line. Give them hope. Okay? But I wouldn't expect you to pay more than you think the car is worth. When we get back, I'll get you my very best price, payment, interest rate, etc. I can give them hope, but I'm still keeping my value there. I'm letting them know that's our markup, and we're actually one of the least in the valley. That's why we sell so many cars. Right? I'm always going to keep my value with hope. Value with hope, not giveaway price. Does that make sense?